In order to get what you want in life, you have to be able to accept the things you don't want. Hi, I'm Jake, and in this video, I will be discussing how to get what you want in life by accepting the opposite, what you don't want. You see, you have to look at what you want in life as a goal, something that you will get in the end. Do not expect to get your way 100% of the time. If you do, you're just asking for disaster and brain damage. Trust me, from experience, a lot of brain damage. You have to be able to accept unwanted behavior and unwanted things, situations that happen in your life quickly so that you can refocus your efforts on getting to what it is you actually want. So what happens if you cannot accept the things that you don't want? Well, you will stay stuck. You will be in a constant state of frustration. You will be angry, and that anger could ultimately lead to rage, causing other destructive behavior from your own part. Because in your mind, you can either have what you want in life or what you don't want. Let me give you an example. I was in Vietnam about a year ago in Hanoi, and they have a ride-sharing app similar to Uber called Grab. And it was one Saturday afternoon, I was needing to leave the mall and go back to my hotel. Well, for some reason in this country, my Grab application didn't work properly. So I asked a young lady at the mall to help order me a Grab. Well, she ordered me a Grab. 15 minutes later, it pulled up. And when I got into the car, there was so much smoke, as if this guy just smoked a pack of cigarettes and didn't roll the windows down. Now, I'm allergic to smoke. I don't have any problem with people who smoke, but I'm allergic, so it bothers me, secondhand smoke. So when I get in, my initial reaction is to roll the window down. The air conditioner was on in the car, but I rolled the window down to get some fresh air. And when I rolled the window down, I noticed this hot air came in because it was like super hot outside. So I rolled the window back up. But then I started thinking, what do I need? What do I want in order? What is my goal here? I want to be able to get to my hotel room comfortably. So I had to make a split-second decision. I decided, you know what? I need fresh air, regardless if it's hot outside. I have to have the fresh air. So when I went to roll the window down, I realized it was locked. The guy had purposely locked it because he didn't want me rolling down the window. So I knock on the window. I say, hey, I don't speak Vietnamese. He doesn't speak English, so we're not communicating. So I'm saying, hey, I need to roll down the window, like pointing with my hands. And he's like, not going to happen. So I had to think, what do I want? What do I want? Now, I could sit here and argue with the guy, try to force him to roll the window down or whatever. So what I did is I accepted the fact that I'm not getting what I want in this particular situation, opened the door, got out calmly, closed the door, and I just went and got another taxi. That's an example of me accepting something I don't want or I didn't want at the time. And I got a taxi, and I eventually arrived at my goal, which is to arrive at my hotel comfortably. Now, I will give you 3 steps in order to help you be able to accept unwanted situations in your life quickly and easily. But before we get started, please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video if you're getting something out of it. Click the notification bell by the subscribe button. It really does help my channel grow, and we really appreciate it. Now, tip number 1. Know what your non-negotiables are. Okay. If you know what your non-negotiables are in advance, then you will know what you need to do in order to take action. However, everything in your life can't be a non-negotiable. Some things are going to be negotiable. The example I gave earlier, that was a non-negotiable for me. I would rather have just walked to the hotel than to be in a car with that much smoke, or any smoke at all for that matter. The reason why you need to know this, because if it's a non-negotiable, you're going to want to be able to have the boundary set and control your next move to take a step to protect yourself from that non-negotiable. You need to take some sort of action. If it's a negotiable, like, well, I don't really like smoke, but it's not that big of a deal if I'm around it, then I may choose to decide, or you may choose to decide, to just go along and approve of the action. Tip number 2, do not, I repeat, do not try to understand why things are not going your way, why you're not getting your expected outcome at that particular time. Trying to figure things out and ask yourself why things are happening is just wasting your time and causing yourself unnecessary suffering. Because in the end, it really doesn't matter why. Things happen the way they happen. They unfold in different ways. People behave differently than you expect them to behave. Now, you can sit there and psychoanalyze why you didn't do anything wrong, this is unfair, or quickly accept this is what's happening and then decide what you're going to do about it. Either you're going to take action, set a boundary, and control your behavior to protect yourself, or you're going to go ahead and approve of the behavior and go along with it. Things happen the way they happen. It is your job to accept them as they are and decide what to do next. Tip number 3, realize that acceptance does not equal approval. A lot of people get stuck here because they're afraid to accept the true reality, because they feel like if they accept the reality, they're actually approving of the reality, and they don't want to approve of something that they don't want. But nothing could be further from the truth. The purpose of total acceptance is so that you can make good decisions about what to do next. You can't make decisions based on how you wish things were or how you think things should be. You only confuse yourself that way. You can only make decisions based on how things actually are. No matter how bad things are, you must first accept them as they are, being bad or being not what you wanted, before you can actually decide how to move forward and ultimately arrive at the end goal of what you actually wanted in the first place. You may decide to approve of the behavior, or if you don't approve of the behavior, take an action to protect yourself from that behavior or that situation. Well, that's it. That's all I have for today. I hope that helps. Thanks for stopping by. If you have anything to add, please feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think about this video. And remember, always love yourself first. Until next time, take care.